Stuart Smalley almost, but
Katarina. I haven't seen her in a
lately
while.
I've been thinking
She has
like,
boots.
is that a loving behavior towards myself that I'm engaging in? So if I'm ruminating about something or obsessing about something or thinking about something that's
Poppy
upsetting,
80C.
like am I being loving towards myself? And then in thinking that way, after I finish vomiting, I think it allows me to actually kind of move on and like put those thoughts
here.
down,
Right.
which is a pretty
Right
new
there.
thing for me because I have been at the mercy
Katarina's
of my
coming to
thoughts
kill.
always.
Well, for me, I think I try to avoid a lot of negative behavior and negative thinking because if I allow it, and I always think of myself as like, okay, if I was giving myself advice, how would I treat it? I'd probably be pretty brutally honest. So negative thinking and negative behavior, I try to avoid it almost for the consequences of me chastising myself. Like I don't want to chastise myself. I want to like me. So if I'm fucking up, like I don't want to hear me going, "Come on, pussy, get it together." So there's that part of me, like it's almost like a drill instructor is like looking over my shoulder, making sure.
Wow, I got the cannon.
Because like, bitch, I'm right here. Like I know what you're doing, stupid. You know, don't get dumb. And I've been dumb, and I think we have all been dumb. And I just think all that self-love and self-help is great, but not if it allows you to continue the same patterns over and over again and still love yourself.
Wally, no flash.
That's where you have to really be honest and make sure that you're rigorously honest with yourself.
Yeah, you can still love yourself and tell yourself you're a fat fuck.
Sometimes that's
He's
the
not
most
doing
loving
crab?
thing.
Wow, he didn't do crab.
I
Going to
gently,
blue buff.
lovingly tell
I'm gonna go
myself
fuck this guy.
I'm a fat fuck.
Oh, there he is, right there.
You say it with such a giant, sweet smile.
That's the loving part.
Yeah, it's you know, it's not bad to be honest. You know, you still love yourself even if you've been eating cake all day. Like, look, I love you, but you're gonna fucking die of an insulin crash here.
Well, but see, that's where it's
His
like,
motherfucker.
is it loving? I'm really married to this barfy idea. Is it loving to eat cake all day?
No.
Like that's not. You're not treating yourself right if you're doing that.
You know, the real problem is that mouth pleasure is not even that good. Like, the mouth pleasure that you get from eating cake is the first bite.
I'm thinking about that.
Like
I know what you mean.
It's like the first bite or the second bite, maybe. But then when you get deep into it, it's kind of
Go buy a fast boost.
Yes.
You just keep going. Like,
So quick.
My kid had a birthday party the other day, and we eating her cake, and I was like, oh, fucking Christ, this stuff is so disgusting. Like, I only had a tiny little bit. Because I'm like, you get into it, and especially if you don't eat a lot of cake, like after like the third or fourth bite, you're like, ugh, like this fucking pasty frosting and sugar and
All those
One of
potions.
those people who pushes all the frosting to the side and is like,
No.
oh, it's too sweet, I can't. I'll just have a bite of the wheat germ.
No, I go for the frosting first.
Okay, same.
Yeah, everybody.
Really?
Love it.
Although, that's true. I gave up carbs for about a year.
Fuck me.
All carbs?
All carbs. Like I was
This motherfucker.
I was trying not to I was kind of trying to do like strict Atkins. So eventually I allowed more vegetables in, but at the beginning I was trying not to go overboard with that, and
He's a diver.
but then I stopped.
What was your response to that? Your body's response?
At the beginning, so my story is I was pretty overweight growing up and into my 20s, and then I kind of gone up and down, and then I finally lost the bulk of it, and I've kept it off for years. But about a year ago, it started creeping back on a little bit because I'm doing IVF, I'm trying to get pregnant, and I'm shooting myself with hormones all the time. And all the things in the past, all the ways in the past that I'd kept the weight off, because it had been, about 10 years
Outside flash?
of really being careful with my calories and exercising and all that. Like, it just wasn't working anymore, and it was freaking me the fuck out. So that's when I started going to a personal trainer.
You got it. I got an assist too.
That's when,
Hey!
and it was not his advice. I don't know what made me decide to do it. I was like, maybe if I just cut out all carbs.
Hang around here.
So at the beginning, I did lose weight, but then it no longer helped.
Find
in
somebody
terms
up
of
here?
Like then at a certain point, I realized, oh, the weight comes on at a certain point in the IVF cycle and then comes back off in between cycles and goes back. And I realized that I had been freaking out, but it's just cycling on its own.
Can you push that
You're
wave?
freaking out right now. In vitro fertilization.
Yes.
You're like, what the fuck is IVF?
Sorry. In vitro fertilization is where they fertilize your eggs outside of your body. It actually, in vitro is in glass. It's is what
And
I
we
do.
don't. We do
And
not
it's a
care.
way that people who can't get pregnant naturally can get pregnant. So, and it involves injecting a lot of hormones, and it's a whole thing. So anyway,
The
I was
Alistar
affecting
left
my
over
weight.
to
I
trade him.
believe that now that is what was affecting my weight, but I was freaking out at the time. So initially there was some weight loss, and then that stopped.
Oh, I didn't know he did that to me.
But
Fuck me. I looked away. I was looking at the Draven because he was crying. Oh, man.
I enjoyed living.
Didn't know he threw a Q out at me. Son of a bitch.
It was just easier when we go to a restaurant. Because I used to joke that I would like
Gosh
to be
darn it.
married in a bread basket with a fuck ton of butter. Like bread and butter is my thing. And when we go to a restaurant and they bring the bread, like I don't even touch it. It's not mine. It was nice to not even have to
I
touch
looked
the
away
bread.
because this guy is crying. This Draven was crying about pot
Then,
lane.
I
It was
don't
really
know. A few months ago, I just thought I don't feel like this is really doing anything for me
kinda-
anymore, and I miss
You
my
give
lean
it?
cuisine dinners, which is what I used to eat.
Lean cuisine.
They're
That's
not
what you
bad.
miss?
I know.
Out of all the things you could miss,
I know. Well, healthy
how
choice
about-
dinners as well.
what the fuck are you doing with that processed bullshit?
I know. I had stopped eating the processed bullshit.
It's
I
all
missed.
bullshit.
I missed the bullshit. I missed the wood pulp.
What is wood pulp?
It's probably some kind of filler in there.
What
I'm
do you
just
mean?
saying.
There's
like
wood pulp in your food?
Take that.
in Parmesan
Fuck,
cheese.
does he need to cash out?
Didn't that come out recently?
What?
He's pretty mad.
Right? Jamie knows.
Jamie, what are you talking about?
Oh, I should have gave it to
What kind
him.
of Parmesan
I should have let him
Just
cash
the,
out.
You know, the bottle.
I feel
of
bad
cracked
now.
Parmesan cheese. It came out that a certain percentage of it is like wood shavings or something.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ! Why are they putting wood in your cheese?
So that there's a. It's
At
bigger.
the end of the day, wood
Oh.
is just plants, though.
That's
Parmesan
right.
cheese you sprinkle. What? Cellulose. Okay, hotly contested, but perhaps not for reasons I think. FDA investigation found that a Pennsylvania company, Castle Cheese Incorporated, had doctored its so-called Parmesan.
This is a Clown Fiesta game. I gotta go buy my
Cellulose.
Gotta go buy my
Also,
Machias thing.
Oh, well, if you
Whoa.
say cellulose, that doesn't sound as bad.
Yeah, cellulose just sounds like fiber.
Excuse me
Right.
here.
Plants.
Plant material.
Yeah. Well, there shouldn't be plant material in fucking cheese, you cunts. Asshole, just go to jail for that. Putting fucking wood. In
There's a
cheese.
pink in
You
that
can't just do
try.
that. And you can't
No.
mix cheddar.
pushes
cheese
pretty
with
slow.
wood and call it Parmesan.
No, it
Assholes.
should have its own new variety name.
Yeah, wood pulp cheesy thing.
Right.
Just call it that.
Yeah. It's,
People would buy it.
my mouth is watering.
Well, you're eating lean cuisines.
I'm just saying, I don't know what it is.
I'm so close
in
to
the
Zerot. I'll just get
processed
it.
Frozen dinners that I like, but
150
that's what I like.
away.
Sort of like when I smoked, I was like, yeah, I think it's the fiberglass in the
Morgana
cigarettes that I
Flash.
like.
When my wife was pregnant, she liked
Higher level than this Katarina. I'm barely
Those
mid.
were fucking disgusting things.
I've not had them, but I've seen them in the freezer section.
I was buying them for her. I can't believe you're actually willing to eat this shit. She ate healthy most of the time, but like she would just want to like veg out and sit there holding onto her beach ball stomach. She would just eat Tonino's pizza rolls.
This volley's level
How
5.
are you towards your wife and your kids in terms
I
of?
beat them. I tie them up. Do whatever the fuck I want. I win. No. How am I
In terms
like,
of
diet?
Yeah, and in terms of being like rigorously honest or letting them kind of come to their own conclusions.
Well,
People are here. A lot of
need
people
to
are
do
here, I
that with
think.
my wife. She's
Yeah,
like-
Volley and Morgana are here.
She's like pretty healthy.
They might even flash for
She
me.
also likes to
I could
eat
see them
balls,
flashing
but
for me.
she's not-
Like the
she's
volley
pretty-
flash.
Pretty balanced.
Like they're pretty salty.
She, approaches diet and exercise and healthy eating and then occasionally indulging. She's balanced. Like, luckily, that's not an issue. And for my kids, you know, with kids, the big struggle is trying to keep them from eating too much sugar. Like, I don't want to be that guy that says you can't have sugar. Like, she has some kids in her class. One of my daughters does. This is one
You,
kid in particular that's on
you hit
this
that?
insane diet. Like, he doesn't eat any sugar. There's nothing processed. And the kid's freaking out all the time because all around him, kids are eating cake and having all
Right.
these things. And I feel
I wanna
like
buy
that can set you up
Machias too with this
psychologically.
Zerot.
So in a bad way, where you develop this.
Where you want to binge later, or
Well, yeah, I think when your parents tell you not to eat, you want to eat. You know, parents tell you not to be a slut. It's the first thing you want to do, right? It's what
Yeah.
everybody does. You know, don't drink. I can't wait to drink. You know, suppression is just not good for human
Right.
beings. And so what I try to tell them is, you can have a little sugar, but you have to be aware that sugar is just not good for your body. It tastes good, but it has consequences. So Like when we'd go Halloween trick or treating, you know, we'd let them have a couple of pieces of candy.
Man, this game is close.
You have a
We were
couple-
we were
you
only
just
up 1
can't
kill a
sit
while
and
ago.
eat that shit until you go into a coma. It's not good for you. So sometimes they repeat it. Like, I don't like when I eat too much sugar. It just makes me feel terrible. And then sometimes, like, my youngest is fucking crazy. My youngest is like a little barbarian. She'll eat sugar and then run around the house roaring, like she just stormed the beaches. She like throws her arms back like, ah! And she'll like run around the house like sugared up. I'm like, this is insane. We just gave her rocket fuel or something. Because
This
you think about
Katarina
a
has to be
little
so
tiny
sad.
Body, right?
I want to get
My
that
youngest is
Sunfire after
5.
this.
She's almost 6.
Almost like facing a Yasuo. You just stand there and
Less than 50 pounds.
ignore him.
So if you give her a fucking candy bar, like how much sugar is in a goddamn candy bar, and it's going in that tiny little body, and she just reacts to it. She's like, "Wah!" Like she'll just chase me, she'll kick me, she fucking tries to tackle me. She just goes nuts. She's like really, really physical, and when
Thanks,
she's,
Volley,
like,
man.
sugared
I mean,
up, it's, like, super
Darius.
obvious.
Right.
Like that. I mean,
Got
just
him.
burn it off.
Easy.
Really let her just run around until she gets crazy and burn it off. But
It's like her 5-hour energy.
yeah, what's worse, it doesn't really last 5 hours. It lasts about 40 minutes, and then there's a crash. Like, Daddy, I don't feel good. Daddy, I'm tired. I just want to lie
Buy a
here."
pink boy. This game is ridiculous.
It's hilarious because, you know, they
The thing about this Dark Seal,
they
I
don't
got
have an
6 AP
experience
from
in
it.
life, you know,
Right.
so when they taste
Am
the
I
sugar,
listening
it
to?
tastes good, they eat it, they have this
Too lazy to change it back. Is that the water drake? Can I do this? He-Man! He-Man! I can't believe he flashed. I can't believe he flashed. Guy's trying to drop aggro. I do not want to tank that. I let that Alistar tank it. I was zoning them off. Just keep doing that. Where's his Oh, he's gonna zone out? Okay. Can you ult before you die? Oh. Oh, I need that Darius to ult, man. Last time he tried to ult here and he died before he ulted. Let's go bottom. I don't know why Draven's here. He's gonna die? Holy shit. He going back bottom. Damn. I didn't have to flash. Guess I didn't die. Raven died? So Volibear is top. Morgana's coming too. Unless they're doing. I want to get that Cinder Hulk, huh? He has a Magi's too. God, not this Darius again. He's gonna end up dying and... You ult, please. No. Never. Oh, he doesn't have ult. Wonder when he used it. Ooh, this game. This. I wanna buy Banshees. I'll rush the Banshees now. Just keep running. They can. Ooh, they got away. I have ultimate too. Darius has ult. Got him, coach. The fuck was that? Did that ult not go through? It was weird. It got cancelled? It was weird. I want to do Rift Herald. That? We're just standing here eating. Eating tower aggro. Really, Poppy? There is my Draven. Was in base. Oh, this is gonna be a hard game. Do I really want a Banshees now? We keep pushing. Katarina's gonna be trying to get some kills here. Can you just grab this? Who died? Echo died with ult up. This is a joke. Hopefully they can defend this. No. Fuck them. Farm. Who's strong on my team? Oh. Yeah, so I need to fight around Echo. They grab Dragon. I can TPN, but I don't know if we can stop it. Katarina. Echo died again without ulting. That guy's like really silly. Dude, I have that Zero pushing top. That's really nice. I have ultimate soon and TP. I think we need an Aegis. Do we have one? Yeah, we need an Aegis. That bug, that thing keeps bugging out. The Darius ult? Because of the vision shit. I'll take this top tower. I'll take this red buff if I can too. We'll take that farm. Let him have that. It takes me too long to kill that thing. Do we have a sight stone? We do. I think this Aegis is gonna pay off really bad. There. I can fight with this Echo. This guy's died like a million times. He was 6-2, now he's like keeps beating. He doesn't know how to fight team fight at all. Aww. Really, Graves? Do this? And good. Cat has TP, huh? We have really good vision here, though. Double pink wards are really nice. They prevent a lot of bullshit here. I'm maxed out. I'm maxed out on stacks. You can only get 10 stacks from here. Find this. By 80. Black shielding. god, it's the air dragon? Okay, damn it. Copper black shield. Look at this Katarina. Wait, is this a tower? The tower, Katarina? Yeah, let me know, because I don't know if that tower's doing any damage. That poor Katarina. She should actually went into the fight anyway, but she was just too afraid. She's gonna die regardless. She should have just went in and tried to help her team out. But Poppy wasn't there. Katarina's here. We gotta run. We're outnumbered. Don't have ultimate either. This guy's gonna die. Echo guy? Enemy's running. If they're afraid, then they can't fight us, and if they can't fight us, they can't beat us, right? You can't win a fight if you're always just forever running. You gotta commit at some point. Now they're just too afraid. They might be justified in being afraid though. You'll never win a fight if you never attack. Is the tower healing me? The new passive. I didn't even use my locket. Wow. That game was actually kind of hard too. What the? The game was. It was like even, and then it was even, and then enemy team just, I don't know what happened to them. They were doing so well. To be honest, they were doing really, really well. I think it was the Baron, I guess. Like once we got that Baron, enemy team just like they just gave up. Or they just got too afraid. I don't know. I know that Darius carried me, man. Look at that Darius, man. You're gonna be back to plat in no time. Yeah, we were actually losing for most of that game. This is with the Baron right here, I guess. Baron was right around here, right here. Yeah, they were fighting. They were doing well. They were actually winning some of the fights too. And then they just stopped fighting here. They messed up or something, and then we got Baron, and then it was over. It's respectable though, what they were doing.